So today we will understand what is method chaining, right? So for that I have created one model class with the name of employee, and it has three attribute: ID, salary, and commission. And these are getter and setter. And also we have included one method which will calculate the total salary, right? Total salary would be salary plus salary into commission. Simple. So let's suppose I want to call these methods. So I will come in my main class, and I have created one object of this class here, right? If you see, we have a class with the name of employee. So I have created object. Now I will call the setter just to set the value of our variables. So simple, let me do that. Set id, let's suppose I did 101. I have given in real time applications, you read this value from database, right? But here we are understanding method chaining, right? So we will focus on that only. So let's suppose I set the salary, let's suppose 10,000, right? And this is the commission. Let's suppose 10% the person is getting commission. So through setter we are setting the value, and then at the end we will call this method, which is total salary. So it this method is not printing anything yet, just returning the value. So we will get it under sysout. Okay, so let me do that. So here we did, and let me run it. Then I will tell you what is exactly method chaining. So it is coming 11,000, right? Now how, this is a simple program in which we are using setter method, and simply we are calling. But in case of method chaining, what we do in method chaining, we will not call these methods one by one. We will call in a single statement. How we will do that? First, what we will do here, wherever we are doing setter, right here we are doing return type is void, but we will not do this. We will return type as a class type, I means object type here. So simple, you do this, and also simply write here return this, right? For all the setter method you will have to do this. So we have one setter method here, and another one is here, and last one is here. Okay, so just do this, uh, return, sorry, this is the getter method, this is setter. So return this here and return this. Okay, now as you notice in the setter method, we have just written this. This means reference of current object. Whichever object is calling it, you are storing reference. So you might know this use of this, like why we are using this here, because the this name, I mean the formal parameter and class layer parameter name are same. So you need to distinguish it by using this first thing. And also there are multiple uses of this. It is used to call the constructor, and also it holds a reference of current calling object. Okay, so this is little about this, but we are focusing on method chaining. So instead of doing this all, right, just comment it and come here, and you can simply write e dot set id, pass here 101, then dot set set salary. First pass the set salary, set salary, pass here whatever salary you have passed, set commission, and then you just call whatever you are calling calculate method. Okay, you do this. Also you can take it under I think this out, because calculate salary is not returning anything, so we have to take there. Okay, now let's print it. I think there's some error. What is the error on the primitive type void? Let me check, did I do any mistake? Okay, I think I have not saved it. Okay, I just press Ctrl S. Okay, so come here and run this. Output is still same. So what is happening, guys? Let's suppose whenever you are calling this method, set ID, right, with this object. So if you just focus on this, right, e dot set ID. So if you come here and see here, set ID is this. It is returning object, right? Employee type object. Okay. So here when you call this method, you will get employee type object, I mean E. So from this E, I mean return type of this is E. Then you can call from the object of the class to another method. So you have called this. Now, if you focus on this entire this, still its return type is E. I mean this employee type. So E. So you can call this method. Its return type is also employee, right? So Again, you can call this method by using the reference of your object. So means whenever you want to use method chaining method, use method chaining, first set the return type of all the setters as a employee type, I mean the class type, so that you can call any method. So in one single sentence, we have set all the parameters and we have called this method. This is called method chaining. We actually use this in the builder design pattern that we will focus some other time. Okay, thank you.